12:31 on TSN 690. It is Game Points. I'm your host, Matthew Ross. We are here until the end of this segment. TSN 690 will undergo some maintenance for the next little while, so our apologies, a late-breaking development here. But up right now, we're very pleased to be joined by host of MMA Meltdown on the Fight Network, and also check out FantasySportsNetwork.com online as well. You can check him out on Twitter.com/SportsRage. It is Gabriel Morency. How you doing?
I'm doing good tonight, Matt. How you doing, man?
I'm good. What's going on? What are you monitoring? What are you doing?
I've had a real busy day today, so my voice is a little bit more shot than normal, as Tuesdays are real busy. I taped the TV show that airs Wednesday. I did a TV show that aired today. I just finished a radio show on Sirius XM this evening. So it's amazing. Tuesdays are actually it's the killer day for me, Tuesday. That's the busiest day of the week for me. So I've been in TV studios and radio studios all day long. I've got my eye on an NBA game this evening, but it's really the calm before the storm right now. It's a tricky time in the NBA. We're seeing right now it's pedal to the metal in the National Hockey League, but I'm in MMA mode today, and I'm excited for March Madness as well. I've been pretty much doing a college basketball preview on the Fantasy Sports Network every day, breaking down the different teams and top seeds, dark horses, and everything else in between.
And I'm sure you got half an eye on the NFL free agency frenzy that's been the last few hours. Of course, Aqib Talib signing with Denver, DeMarcus Ware visiting Denver now, a Bird from Buffalo going to the Saints. So what do you make of the early developments?
Yeah, it's kind of fascinating when you see the coldness of the NFL's business in full operation. But it goes both ways. You look at someone like DeMarcus Ware, the guy's been a great Cowboy, a loyal Cowboy, but he makes a lot of money. And, they did the same thing to Troy Aikman. So, there's the end of the road, basically. And it's a ruthless business, the National Football League. And to me, the free agent signing period just sort of proves that. And a lot of the times, though, teams sort of get ripped. Oh, I can't believe after everything that this guy did for that team that they're not going to pay him and he's not going to retire there. But a lot of times the players will bolt in a heartbeat as well, and they don't really want to be where they are. So it goes both ways. You look at Bird going to New Orleans. He's a hell of a football player, and he clearly didn't want to be in Buffalo. I mean, the Buffalo Bills offered him basically the same amount of money to stay in Buffalo. But I don't like Bird. He's a good football player, but he held out last year with the Buffalo Bills, and not literally held out as far as his contract, because God forbid he wanted to be paid. So he just pretended he was hurt. And, when the Bills were out there battling and coming close with third-string quarterbacks and kids off the street from Washington State, he was on the sidelines worried about himself. So I think the football gods, mark my words right now, and I don't wish injury on him, and I don't wish injury on any professional athlete, because that's just bad karma to do so. But I'm telling you right now, the football gods will strike Darius Bird. Watch, he's going to break his forearm or something in the preseason and be out for 8 weeks.
Gabe, looking at the other free agency so far, your early thoughts, winners and losers. Did you believe the Raiders were big-time losers considering who they signed and essentially let go in Lamar Houston and, of course, Jared Valdir?
Well, I think we overreact, actually, with the free agent, winners and losers. It's the same thing with trades. I mean, come on, Mo. I mean, the free agent signing period is not even 12 hours old yet.
It's over, Mo. It's finished. It's according to Mo Khan, it's done.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's not, it just started. So to say who's a winner and who's a loser. But the fact of the matter is, and, smart football teams are shrewd. And, it's good for talk radio when you hear DeMarcus Ware. Well, whatever, man. DeMarcus Ware can't stay healthy. So he's going to be a nice little specialist somewhere for somebody. But it's not like he's changing anybody's football team. Bird's a good football player. He's going to help the New Orleans Saints defense. But I think we get, we get a little bit too overexcited, similar to the NHL trade deadline stuff, in which everything gets overblown,
Now,
but long story short, the Raiders are a mess, man. Let's be honest. The Raiders
poor
are a
Mo.
mess.
Poor
No,
Mo.
they are. They're just a mess. Like it's like the Paul Abdul song. There, they take 2 steps forward,
Yeah.
1 step forward, 2 steps back. And every time you think they're getting good, they just do stupid things. And this is no different.
Now, not big news, but a poll on another big sports site here in Canada. First initially floated this idea by John Morency, a baseball writer for Fox Sports. It's now been picked up as a poll, and I just want to get your take on it. It's very angering to a lot of Montrealers, but what do you think of the idea of the Blue Jays wearing Expos colors at the end of this month here in Montreal?
I don't think it's a good idea, and I don't think the Toronto Blue Jays would want to do that. I mean, the Toronto Blue Jays are trying to sell their brand. Yeah, let's not get carried away. What do you want him to do? Come out?
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I think it would be terrible.
They're not the Montreal Expos. They're the Toronto Blue Jays playing a game in Montreal. I mean, let's not turn this into something that it's not. This is like getting invited over to someone's house for dinner. And now you want to sleep with the guy's wife, when you get there. Is it okay if you just, you mind if I go upstairs with her? Or is it okay? Is it okay if she puts this on? Say, come on, settle down, Montreal. The Blue Jays are coming here. They're playing a game against the Mets. So why don't the Mets wear Expos colors?
Listen, it's an idea coming from Ontario, man. It's not something Montrealers want to see.
Yeah, well, I don't care where it's coming from, and I might live in Ontario, but it doesn't mean there's not a lot of stupid ideas that come out of here.
Oh, FantasySportsNetwork.com is the website. I'm looking at it right now. It's good stuff, and the show, like you mentioned, is online for the moment for people here in this market to see.
Yeah, it'll be on TV in the near future. It was a soft launch. Mm-hmm. It's only been on for a week. These new networks, take a little while, and to cut the cable deals. We saw how it took the NFL Network. They're still trying to get on everywhere, but it'll be on TV. Probably, I would assume within 8 weeks type of deal. But we're really working out the kinks. Although things have gone pretty smooth, to be honest, for the first week. I'm actually surprised there hasn't been any technical meltdowns, or everything's been real good. But it's sort of a soft launch online to work out the kinks, and we're coming out with a bang. I mean, the show is going to be on in the United States as well, so there's a lot of deals that are being made as we speak. But it's great insight for real diehards. It's not topical talk. I'm not talking about issues, and I'm not really giving my opinion on the sports world.
Yep. We're
breaking down numbers. We're talking to beat writers. We're talking to handicappers. We're talking to fantasy gurus, and we're giving people hardcore. It's almost sports nerd type stuff. I mean, this is for the hardcore. This ain't for the casual guy, this station.
Sports Rage on Twitter.com as well to follow, or go to SportsRageTV.com as well to get more from Gabriel. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, always a pleasure, guys.
All right.